What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So I'm going to take a look here at some of these upcoming events that are taking place for some of the top 10 coins and tokens. We're going to look around on CoinMarketCap, and we're also going to look around on Coin Checkup. Currently, the market cap is at $464 billion, approaching the $500 billion mark. So we'll see how long it takes to get there and then surge beyond that. But one thing that I am noticing is the overall forecast for the market is very positive. If you just go on to Google News, for example, and you type in cryptocurrency under news, you can see, you've got Liechtenstein Bank opens up cryptocurrency investment for clients. Uber co-founder designs new cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency will replace national currencies by 2030. Former Goldman Sachs banker brings cryptocurrency to derivatives and equities. There's just a lot of positive news, which is contrary to the FUD that we were seeing a month ago. And some of it could be engineered by the media from higher ups for whatever reasons. But I'm not going to speculate on any of that because that does me no good. Because if I only worry about my own investment and my approach to the market, which is patience, long-term investment strategy, keeping an eye on these projects, seeing which ones are delivering on time, seeing which ones I should exit, because it's possible that you could be in multiple different positions. Maybe some of you are in 10, 20 different positions, and you have to keep tabs on all these. So you rely on other news sources to keep you up to date, and that's kind of where we come in. But if you start to notice that one of your positions is going flat, here's an example of one that went kind of flat, right? So 10x pay. 10x sitting at 167. If you go onto Twitter and you type in Julian Hosp, so he's the 10x co-founder, he says, here's something interesting he said. So I bought 10x around this price back in October, and I've been holding it, and then I'm kind of like bored with it. So here he puts this out. He says, info for transparency to avoid any notion of insider trading. On Thursday, March 1st, 2018, I bought 108,000 pay tokens with Bitcoins. I do not foresee any next day announcements. This is a mid to long-term play, as I personally believe the price is very cheap. So he bought his own cryptocurrency that he invested in pay, and he said he bought 108,000 of them. He said, do not see this as investment advice for pay. It is my personal opinion. I would tell you if I sold pay as well. So far, I have not sold any pay other than that those I need to sell offset any taxes or types of taxes as part of my income at the 10x wallet. So, the fact that this CEO has gone out and bought 108,000 more of his tokens for 10x at that price because he believes in it, says that he has confidence in what he's building, and he thinks it's at a good price. So these are some of the things that happen when you're in a position that's gone flat like 10x. I mean, 10x has been as high as $5 on Christmas Day, right? But since then, it's kind of gone flat and been a tough position to hold for a lot of people. Now, why do I bring this up? Well, because many people are in positions similar to this 10x, sitting at number 98, and the market's stacked with all these, and people might get bored and take a loss on something, but because the overall forecast for cryptocurrency is so positive, maybe it's not necessary to take a loss to get into something and chase it, right? Because people will chase cryptocurrencies on the way up. They might chase Bitcoin. They might chase Litecoin. And if we just take a look here, if let's just say you are in a position like 10x and you see Bitcoin rising up, some people might be tempted to jump into Bitcoin at this price. Which I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but why are we taking losses unless we think that 10x is a dead duck? So just some things to think about as we're looking at the market. Now let's dive in here and take a look at some of the top coins on CoinMarketCap or Coin Checkup and see what they're doing. So NEO's got an event in Tokyo on March 4th, developer workshop. They got a lot of stuff coming up here. So if you're invested in NEO, it's going to be a big March for you guys. All right. And you can come on a Coin Checkup, go straight on to NEO and hit events. Let's take a look at EOS. Okay, Brendan Bloomer, he's the founder, right? They've got speaker at Token 2000 or 2049, Virginia Tech Lecture, Hong Kong Meetup, EOS Dawn 3.0 at the end of the month. So if you're invested in EOS, check out this EOS Dawn 3.0 Alpha. So March 30th, some news to look forward to. If you're invested in Litecoin, they got nothing coming up here that's interesting, you know, about LitePay and all that other exciting stuff, but nothing on here as of right now. Stellar, you've got Jed McCaleb. He's the founder of, well, he's kind of the co-creator of Ripple and Stellar. So he's going to be talking at the Financial Technology Week in Tel Aviv, Israel. So FinTech Week, Tel Aviv, and Stellar Build Challenge. So if you're invested in Stellar, come over here. Keep an eye on this FinTech Week at Tel Aviv. Tron, for all you who are in Tron, of course they got the mascot contest submission, the fun stuff, right? If Tron's always trying to do community relations stuff, and that's great because that's how they build that community. Testnet launch, big news, March 20th for those invested in Tron. First beta test launch, March 30th, and then the coin burn on March 30th, 2018. So if you're into Ethereum, you got EdCon. And I'm just going through some of these top ones just to give you guys an idea of how you can be researching these projects. You don't always have to be so dependent on other people to do this research. And if you're into VeChain, let's check out VeChain, right? Events. I have no problem going through these and keeping an eye on them for you if you guys would like. So if you guys would like me to do more of these event calendar updates for you guys, if you guys would like to see Altcoin Buzz start doing this, we can. So Global Food Safety Conference. March 7th, and they got the mainnet on June 29th for VeChain. So not too much going on, but in the short term, but June 29th, there is going to be that mainnet for VeChain. So keep an eye on the price before then. What we have seen here recently, though, let's just use Lisk as an example. That's why they say sell the news. Lisk did their rebrand. You know, they have a new logo and everything. All this excitement about Lisk, and it fell off. It didn't live up to the hype. And if we just look at Lisk right here, let's see what's up with Lisk. See, they still got the old logo on here, but Lisk Meetup, University of Wisconsin, presenting at Token 249, Lisk Core 1.0 beta. If there was ever a project that I'm not going to say it's overhyped, but I will say that being that Cardano now has a token being built on their platform and Lisk doesn't. So this is one of the events for Cardano, right? So they got the roadmap update. And first token sale, Traxia, begins its second round of pre-sale. So people have been knocking Cardano for not having a working product yet. Well, this is what's happening with Lisk. See, so they've got a lot of thunder, but where's the lightning? Whereas Cardano's starting to bring some thunder and lightning with this first token sale. And Lisk being an application developer platform, I think they've kind of mismanaged their project, really, because they should have. I mean, I get the fact that they're doing the rebranding, and I'm not trying to bash on Lisk because I still hold a lot of confidence in that project. It's just it's time for them to start creating the rolling out some of their stuff here, and we'll keep an eye on them here on Coin Checkup. So let's see what they're saying, or let's see what's coming up here. I mean, we've already gone through some of this, right? Lisk Core 1.0. Lisk Core 1.0 has a tough but rewarding process with incredible statistics: 375 merge pull requests, 323 closed issues, 36 contributors, and 3,020 commits, which is more than all previous releases altogether. And finally, Oliver revealed that the world can expect an open beta release within 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, so from April 13th, 4 to 6 weeks for an open beta release. Custom tokens. Lisk is going to launch custom tokens and the app at registration. So That's decentralized application registration, right? So here's the big thing here. We just said that we were concerned about that. It's not happening right now, but it's coming. So June 29th, 2018, some big news for Lisk. See, so why do we do this research for you guys? Because when you know this, how to find this stuff, it'll allow you to make more educated decisions and pay attention to things in the coin's price. I almost said stock price, as it moves forward. So, and then one more thing I wanted to talk about here before we move along is the question that came up today, and I thought it was pretty interesting. What was your first ever altcoin investment? So on Altcoin Buzz.io, we asked this question, and you got Sebastian Iverson. He said Electroneum, Litecoin. I noticed a lot of the younger people were the younger people, it appears, that are under 30 got into Electroneum and Tron first, whereas some of the older people, and maybe some of the people over 25, I guess you could say, they were into IOTA or Cardano or Litecoin. You can see here's Cardano. Verge was another one of those young people favorites. Electroneum again, Cardano, NEO. NEO's really is spread out. There's no real age disparity with the NEO. A lot of people of all ages like NEO. There's another Verge. So Litecoin. Let us know in the comments below what was your first altcoin position. Here's one, Power Ledger. That one's unique. Ant Shares, this is old school. NEO. Anyways, guys, this is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. If you're new here, you can subscribe. If you've been subscribed, you can click that bell and get notified when videos like this drop. Also, you can keep up with us on Instagram at Altcoin Buzz. Growing nicely here. Philip is managing this one here. He's managing Altcoin Buzz on Instagram for us, mixing in some of these Bitcoin stuff and memes to keep you guys laughing. So, Altcoin Buzz.io. And what's going on with me? Blockchain J. Let's see what the heck I'm talking about here. All right. As we all anxiously await the market's next move, will Bitcoin run first, then altcoins, or will altcoins run along with Bitcoin? What I'm asking here is, what's going to happen? I mean, is Bitcoin going to take off? Right now we're seeing Bitcoin green, and then Ethereum red, Ripple red, right? So how's this going to play out here? You know, that's kind of what we're keeping an eye on. It's a good time. In my case, I was buying Bitcoin at low prices. Recently bought Bitcoin at 7,000, so I'm pretty happy about that. When it went down on that dip, when I bought that $7,000 Bitcoin position, now I can fork it into something like Cardano, which was at 40 cents. Now it's at 29, so I'll be looking to do that. I'll also be looking, so I guess in mentioning that, why do I mention that? It's because if you were buying the dip for Bitcoin, as these have retracted, so this has gone up in value, this has gone down in value, creating an extra strong position for those who hold the Bitcoin. Anyways, guys, it's Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. Like I said, you can subscribe and click that bell if you like, and we'll see you next time.